Train the muscles, not the joints.
Welcome back to Natural Gallant Bodybuilding, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about pseudoscience and science and where does it all fit in this realm of bodybuilding and lifting weights and trying to figure out what works for you. And this is spurred from a guy in the comments. He just said that, hey, I like most of your videos and stuff like that, but this video that I talked about, carbs basically having different reactions in certain people's bodies as opposed to others, based on my own experience, based on my brother, the naturopathic doctor's experience, based on lots of studies and actual things that he's looked into over the years, along with the fact that we all know that peanut allergies or allergic reactions in people's bodies do exist. This is an absolute scientific fact. So the fact that this person said that my video was pseudoscience is, well, let's just say it qualifies for Stupid Comments Saturday on another day of the week. So yeah, welcome. You made it. You made it to Stupid Comments Saturday. I hope you're happy with yourself. I still like you, but at the same time, calling my video pseudoscience just because I didn't cite a study on what I noticed was happening doesn't mean that it isn't a reality. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to talk to you about reality. I'm here to talk to you about experience. I'm here to talk to you about what really happens and what might be some of the variables happening in your body to look at and basically conduct your own experiment and find out what works for you. I'm not here to just cite off scientific studies on certain processes of the body, because the bottom line is most of the studies have not been done, especially when it comes down to including all the variables that are applicable to you or to each individual. You know, a lot of times the study's been done on, like, there's been 10 or 15 or 30 exercising men, you know, of average age, you know, in some sort of general demographic that spans over maybe 1 or 2 or 3 different race classifications or blood types or whatever. And then they basically conduct a study over a period of 3 months to 6 months or maybe 1 year. And then they say, oh, this is complete. This is the complete result on that scenario. But it doesn't tell the whole scenario. It doesn't say over 10 years, over 20 years, over 30 years. How many 50-year studies do you think there's been done? How many 40-year studies have been done really when it comes down to exercise and diet and basically eating a certain way as opposed to another way? You know, the thing is, it's impossible for scientific studies to include all the variables which are exactly applicable to you in order for you to understand what's going on in your body in that moment. All you can do is just take pieces of it and assume that they're actually giving you the information that is true instead of some sort of skewed misinterpretation, which has been happening in scientific studies for a long time. Which is why they'll say, hey, this scientific study says smoking's good for you, and then 30 years later, oh yeah, we find out, hey, it actually is not very good for you. You know, we misread the results, we misread the information, or we didn't do the study properly, or guess what? Some guy who was manufacturing cigarettes was the one that was actually giving money to the study and funding the study, and when we got the result that people were dying, they said, hey, redo the study until you get the result that we're after. So the thing is that this is the insanity right now. People are looking for some piece of information or a piece of paper instead of finding a way to deepen their own experience in the gym or in their diet or in their lives. And this is why they're able to be controlled. If all I have to do is show you a piece of paper and say, hey, John Smith said this and this and this, and you just believe that, I can get you to do whatever I want, right? I'm actually blindfolding you and then getting you to trust me to lead you through a maze. But if somebody says, listen, these are some things to watch out for, maybe try them out, see if they work for you, what they're doing is opening up your own awareness, which is going to help you when you hit that next variable that nobody has the answer for, because now you have the strength of awareness. Now you have the strength of seeing, you see, and the strength of being with what is happening and making your own adjustments instead of just believing some blanket statement made by somebody or some company that knows nothing about you and your individual situation. You see, the entire purpose of this channel isn't to cite lies to you. It isn't to basically say, hey, I found this piece of information which is going to constrain you into some sort of illusion or maybe some sort of false information or lie. My entire job here is to open your eyes up to your body and to your situation and say, these are some ways or some things that you can look at to see if adjusting this variable or that is producing the result that you're after. This is real awareness. This is going to help you. This is freeing you. It's not constraining you and saying, oh no, guess what? This is a problem. I have this study. Now buy this product because, hey, this product is the cure for this study that I found. And you're like, well, geez, my life isn't showing me what that study result is showing. The results of that study is not really showing up in my life. So I don't know if I agree with that study, but hey, I guess it's a study, so I guess I should agree with it. I guess I need your product. No, that's basically how the grand illusion happens. You see, so any scientist will tell you that science is not absolutely complete. There are some things that science has proven which are absolute fact, but there are also some things that you will discover that science has not proven yet, or at least there hasn't been a study done on it. There might be some theories, but there hasn't been an absolute study done on it. And I'm saying you could be ahead of the curve by experiencing more deeply and really becoming a neutral observer. That's it, right? So I'm not here to basically say, hey, this study at this university or whatever was done by this person or whatever, and because the thing is, I found lots of studies that totally contradict what I found to be true. And then I find other studies that totally confirm what I found to be true. Why is that? Right? Because we're individuals. And also because every single possibility has not been done. There hasn't been infinite possibilities done in all these different studies. So stop deifying university studies. Stop deifying. Stop making them into gods. Stop making information into a god. Make experience your god. And then from there you can make the right decisions based on your life and your individual experience. Not just some lie that's told to you, right? Hey, there might be one truth, and boom, a lie, right? And then you're stuck in that lie or the repercussion of it. So this is what's going to free you. This is what I'm making these videos for. I'm not making these videos in here to say, hey, you know what? This is absolutely true for you. I'm saying, no, this is what you can look at. And this may be true for you. And maybe most likely it's true for you, but maybe it's not. Let's find out. I think that's a reasonable deal. I think me doing this on this channel is helping you, not constraining you, not constricting you. Now I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm talking like this and the reason why I share this information is because when I got on YouTube years ago, what was happening was I saw all these people saying, Jason, you can't get results training that way. You can't get results eating that way. I had arguments on all sorts of websites, not just YouTube, but on people's websites where they're saying, oh no, you have to eat this way in order to get lean. You have to eat that way in order to get lean. And I'm like, no. I achieved the pro level in natural bodybuilding. I won every contest that I can win in my country in drug-free bodybuilding. And you're telling me that what I did doesn't work when it did work? You see the insanity of it? And what they would do is just use a bunch of lies to back up their lack of results and say, oh no, in this study I saw, they would just cherry pick the studies and then establish credibility through these lies and then basically rope people into buying their shit because that was what it was all about. It was about their own ego and about selling something. So I'm all about people making a living, but not making a living through lies and not making a living through constraining people and causing them to be dependent on you. It's different if somebody comes back because they have a relationship with you and they say, hey, I want to support what you're doing because you're helping me. But making people dependent on you, that's corruption. That's saying, hey, I'm going to create a problem for you so that way you have to keep coming back. Right? I'm going to shut down your own awareness so that way you need me. Because now I could be your seeing eye dog in the realm of bodybuilding and fitness. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I understand a lot of people have misconceptions about truth. They think that it was verified they think that if it was verified at some university somewhere, that it means it's truth. I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of universities perpetuate lies. Look at half the political bullshit that's going on right now. You can thank some of the universities for that type of thinking. It's not the truth, right? So deeply experience. Use what I teach you, or at least share with you, based on my own experiences, to deepen your own. And that will free you, and that will get you the most results. Because I've seen lots of times where guys can train a certain way and I train that way, it doesn't give me the result, but they get supreme results. And at some point they had to honor that in themselves. They had to say, this is what works for me. This is what works for Jason, but this definitely works for me. I'm going to honor that. So yeah, you can either listen to what I'm saying, or you can listen to some university study or somebody else. Some waves hitting the shore right now. It was freaking me out. I thought a monster was coming. Monster's not coming, I don't think. Okay, that's good. A lot of waves all of a sudden. I don't think it was a boat. Probably something big traveling under the water. But I'm going to forget that for now and just continue the video. So yeah, you can honor your own experience, or you can honor somebody else's experience, or you can use their experience to deepen your own experience. In the end, just deepen your damn experience. Find out what works for you. It's that freaking simple. And don't put university studies up on a pedestal so much so that you think they're absolute truths, because they're not. Even the people conducting the study will tell you the same thing. So thanks a lot for watching. If you need to get a hold of me, just go to naturalgallantbodybuilding.com, and thanks to the patron supporters, and take care for now. Mountain.